2.
We're back. It's families. You know what it is. I got my mom. I got my dad.
Hello.
This is episode number 4. People like the show, apparently.
Thank goodness.
What do you think about being liked by people on the internet that you don't know?
Well, I think everybody is just so nice. My girlfriend and I were walking in one of the malls here locally, and a young man from behind said, "Excuse me," and I turned around. He goes, "You're Donna," and I said, "Yeah, I am," and he just told me how much he enjoyed the show and was looking forward to today.
Wow.
And
damn, you came down hard on that desk with your ring. Do that again?
Well,
you guys both do that. They both have big ass rings, and they have this thing where they have to slam the ring.
I didn't mean to.
She's just trying to get all the pink off the table.
Yeah, let's get this. Stand this sucker down.
So today's episode is sponsored by Curology, Quip, MeUndies, and Honey. And you'll be happy to know the sponsors like you too, because there's a ton of them lately.
Really?
Yeah, they like
great.
They like Donna specifically. They come for Donna. They stay for. I was going to say Gary, but let's be honest, it's Donna. Yeah, let's be honest.
And Ethan.
Yeah, definitely.
Mom gets nothing but love. It's for me. It's
you get a mixed bag.
Oh, come on! People like your wit.
Hate.
What's the criticism you're getting online?
Most of it comes from my son revealing the people I follow on Twitter.
Oh, can I tell us?
Disgusting person I am.
Well, hold on. I resent that. I mean, the man consumes pornography. Who does not?
Guess what your father got in the mail?
I mean, yes, you do.
Donna.
Yes.
No.
Oh. Hold on.
Oops.
Just because you watch Blow Bang Hub on Twitter doesn't mean you're a pervert. Okay, so my mom said, guess what dad got? And he gave her one of these. So now let's reveal it. And if it's too hot to handle, we can cut it out. How's that for a agreement? Can I guess? Is it a boner pill?
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
How dare you?
I don't know. Okay, so what could it be?
No.
You better tell me right now.
I guess dad got someone reaching out to him from the pornography industry and asked
It was
him.
a company.
Hold on.
It was it was a company, and they wanted to know if dad was interested in this particular care package. So
Oh my God.
Well, they thanked me for
Dude, wait, how did they get your address?
They DM me and
You provided your address.
I just said somewhere in the valley, and they mailed it, and it ended up.
But okay, so you're getting a little criticism, but you become like an ambassador of the adult entertainment industry. You're getting
your dad's a hero.
You told me that some girl offered you free OnlyFans.
That's correct. But I dare not, so I did not.
Well, you can pay for it now with the success of this show.
I don't have to pay, and I still turned it down. So.
They sent dad like shirts and
It was a box of merch. It was sweatshirt.
Is there nudity on the shirts?
No, it just has their logo.
What cup? Should we shout it out? I know they're probably looking for exposure, so they're gonna have to pay me.
And
it was Team Skeet. Shout out,
Ew.
Team Skeet. You asked.
That is like a really nasty one. Isn't Team Skeet like
They're just a regular.
Wait, hold on. Do you know what skeeting is?
What?
Dan, am I correct in assuming that skeeting is like the act of a man finishing?
I think so.
So you're on Team Skeet. You're officially on Team Skeet.
Well, I'm an unpaid spokesman, maybe. No, there's no pay. It was just very nice of them.
And
very nice.
Inside the box, they had. I almost brought it to you, but then I gave it to Jessica because she's got a little dog too, Dobby, and I didn't think you'd let Shredder wear it.
But Team Skeet?
Yeah. It had a hood, and it was for a dog.
And Jessica's not going to put that on her dog.
It doesn't fit.
Yeah,
Dobby's
there was
too big.
nothing promiscuous or sexually related except for some stickers they put in.
Well,
but other than that, it was
like... Well, other than the fact that it says Team Skeet on it.
Exactly.
Which is the act of a man finishing.
I'm not aware of that. Familiar with that expression,
right.
But
well, I'm telling you.
You say so. Okay.
All right. Well, my dad has joined Team Skeet, so that's a big development. Congratulations.
Sorry, babe.
Might be a little too much to say I've joined.
I know you'll graduate once you start getting blacked merch. That's when we'll know that you've really ascended.
What kind of merch?
Blacked.
I'm not sure I know it.
Haven't heard from them yet, but email address is no.
Google it when you're home.
Reach me through the show.
Mom, if you're curious.
Okay.
Don't. I mean, do if you're, but like, take a guess. What do you think blacked is?
I don't have a clue.
Just take a guess. You know what it is.
She's so naive.
You know
mean
what
something about duties?
Oh, Mom.
I don't know.
Is brown.
Oh, I don't know. What's black?
I don't think that's even legal in the United States to have like scat adult entertainment. Like you can't find that anywhere, and I've looked.
Hey, Shredder.
All right, well, so you can go home and Google blacked later on.
Okay.
Dad knows what it is.
Clue. Do you know what it is?
No, maybe. In passing.
I don't know what it is.
Well, anyway, Mom, if people like you today, they're not going to like you after this show because we're doing controversial takes.
Uh-oh. Wah, wah.
And I'm pretty sure you two are getting canceled. So we're doing controversial takes. And also, you guys have prepared a TikTok dance. That's exciting.
We've actually practiced. And not sure.
Is that why you're dressed like a Mormon today, Dad?
Yeah, we're in.
Yeah, I just forgot my Elder Gary.
Elder Gary.
There.
Gary the Wizard. Are there wizards in?
Has something to do with it.
Yeah. Oh, there's no
We're in
wizards.
costume, so to speak, in our 70s.
And then we got more advice. It's just going to be a really fun episode. But before we get started, first thing I want to do is introduce you to more slang.
Oh.
And I want to give you another bonus opportunity where if you use this word correctly at any time during the show, you get an extra $100.
Wow.
Pay attention this time, for God's sake.
Dad was not happy with your performance the last time a bonus was offered. So here.
On God.
Yeah. You remember.
Right. Ching, ching, $100.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Hot girl summer. What is a hot girl summer, Mom?
A hot girl summer.
Mm-hmm. Hot girl summer.
Something about a bathing suit?
Okay. A hot girl summer, let's say, you know what? This summer, now that COVID's gone, I'm definitely having a hot girl summer.
Hanging out with the girls, laying out by the pool?
I
don't know.
It's a girl having a carefree, single, sexy summer.
Okay.
I'm fully vaccinated, and it's time for a hot girl summer.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, here's a good one for you. Bet.
Bet, like B-E-T?
Bet.
Well, I mean, we all know what the word bet means.
Bet.
I'll bet you can't do this or
That's
that.
very literal guess. Dad, do you have a guess on bet?
Bet.
Second letter of the Hebrew alphabet?
That is also true, but not what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Bet. I'll be there at 10 a.m. Bet.
Oh. I'll be there at 10
Well, it's
a.m.
not changing
Why
the
10
meaning.
a.m.?
It's just
Oh, well, then how would you define it?
Well, why 10?
Oh, anytime you want. I'll be there at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Bet.
Okay, bet. I'll be
So
there.
define bet.
Whatever time you're going to be there. You're telling someone you're going to be somewhere,
short
right?
for you can bet on it.
Exactly. Dad got it. Confirmed.
Okay.
It's a
I'm
deal.
a little slow.
You can bet on it. No, it's hard. Don't feel bad.
100 for me?
No, we haven't gotten to the bonus part.
So you can take it to the bank.
You can bet on it.
Okay.
A shorty or shouty. Shorty or shouty. Shouty.
God. Let me think.
That
Shorty or a shouty?
shout.
I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
Dad would be your shouty. Is that right, Dan? My dad would be my mom's shorty, or is it only a female?
Well, it's usually a female, but
Okay, so-
I
Like
guess
better hat?
it doesn't really matter. I
You
suppose.
would be Dad's shouty.
Is that with an R or with a O-U?
His date?
It's
his,
shorty,
his,
but it's pronounced shouty.
his partner?
It would be your female significant other.
Okay.
So Hila would be my shorty.
Shorty.
Or shouty.
Shouty. Okay. Well, that's easy. My shorty.
Slaps.
Those are the things you wear on your feet in the summer.
No, I mean, true. Well, slaps. Is it?
I don't know.
Who calls
I think
them that?
Slaps.
Sandals?
Yeah, the flip-flops.
Flip-flop? I never heard
I
it called
don't
a
know.
slap.
Yeah, because they slap your feet when you wear
Has
them,
any-
right? Don't they?
Maybe.
I mean, that's true, but...
Your-
Well, I've made up a word.
Okay, slap, but that's not what I'm looking for. Slaps. This Domino's pizza slaps.
Really? That's the word?
Yes,
Wow.
it is. It slaps.
Makes
I
me
mean, it's
nauseous.
tasty. It's good. It's tasty. Slaps?
Mom is correct. It slaps. This is very good. This pizza slaps.
Wow. Okay, there's a lot of words.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to have to go over this.
Shooketh.
Shooketh?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds biblical.
Right.
Shooketh.
Have you seen the new Teddy Fresh collection? I am shooketh.
Happy.
No. It means shaken or amazed. You are
Oh, well,
you are
that's kinda
shaking
happy.
from amazement. Shooketh.
Shooketh.
Shooketh. I am shook.
Okay. Okay.
Now here's the one that
Super
you're
happy.
this is the one that you're going to get a bonus on, okay?
What?
It's yeet.
Yeet?
Yeet. Guess what yeet means?
Oh, Lord.
Yeet.
Give me a hint.
Let's see. Shredder bit Theodore, so I yeeted him.
Punished?
Not quite punished.
Yelled at?
Scolded?
Let me see.
Scolded?
No.
Kicked?
Yeet?
No. Here.
No.
I was playing baseball and I yeeted the ball out of the park.
Slammed?
It means to propel an object through the air at alarming speed.
Jettison.
Yeet.
Who's making these up?
This is a very popular word. Yeet.
Slang, I hate to sound like a boomer, but slang was much cooler when we were young.
Well, I don't know.
Really? Give me one example.
Groovy.
Oh, that's horrible.
How about bitchin'? That
Bitchin'.
was a good one.
was a
People
good
I
still
used
say
to-
bitchin'.
Do they?
Still,
I mean, it's still in parlance. Yeah.
still comes back.
Cool. Everyone still uses
Cool
cool.
has never really left. I mean, you can't claim cool. You really
Boss. Boss. That was another
boss?
one.
Get
Boss.
out of here. Boss is just horrible.
Things were
Boss is
boss.
just as bad as yeet.
No, yeet is okay.
You guys don't like yeet. Well, it turns out that yeet is going to be your bonus $100 word today. So anytime you can use yeet in a correct sentence, correctly pronounced, you'll get $100.
Okay.
Do you want to try to use yeet? Wheat? Could you try to use yeet before we continue?
Could you define the word again, please,
It
for
means
her?
jettison.
Or use it in a
to hit
sentence?
something out of the ballpark.
Yeet.
Jettison.
To propel an object through the air at alarming speed.
Okay. Ready?
So, okay, let me go over the words again.
Just yeet. Yeet's the only one you need to remember.
Oh, okay. All right, that makes it a little easier.
You want to try to use it in a sentence?
Her podcast was yeet.
All right. I'm not paying
No,
out
can
any
you-
money.
no.
Well, how
It
does
was
that make
successful.
sense?
She hit it out of the park with her podcast.
I mean, it's yeet. You're using it like a noun or something. I mean, right?
Yes.
Podcast is
So
yeet.
I have to use it like
Verb.
a verb.
Adverb.
A verb?
What? Listen, all I know is that something yeeting is something you do to an object. Does that help you?
Okay.
All right.
So it's not figurative, it's literal.
It's very literal.
Okay.
Doesn't get more literal than a yeet.
Okay.
All right, let's move on.
All right. I know when you graduate from your class, you yeet your hat
That's true.
in the air.
Does that does that count? You mean you're just defining the word?
Yeah, I'm defining
Yeah.
the word.
Yes, that's a correct usage of yeet.
Okay.
Okay, first thing at the top of the show, Dad, this one's for you. There's been a lot of people in the community saying that you look identical to, guess who do you think you look like?
Stephen King.
You don't like that comparison? It is pretty uncanny, you have to admit.
You're much better looking.
Thank
No
you.
offense to Stephen King.
You find that to be an insult on your physical appearance?
Not if we were just going intellectually.
Right. You're
physically, I don't know. He's a little thinner than I am. I have more hair. Now,
He's got a lot of hair.
A lot of Colonel Sanders, a mix of Colonel Sanders and Stephen King.
Which do you prefer?
Well, they started to shoot Colonel Sanders Kentucky Fried Chicken commercials with George Hamilton and some other references that no one watching this show will get, but actors that were not quite as old looking. So.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Stephen
But
King
that's not who
old.
That's not who they're comparing you to.
Well, there wasn't a lot of Colonel Sanders.
Well, come take a look at this. I got a photo on the.
I think you're much
Look at this.
better.
Even a young-looking Stephen King.
No, Dad's better looking.
Listen, I'm not passing a value judgment on Stephen King's looks. I'm just saying
He looks more like Stephen King with a beard.
I mean, look at that. That's like doppelganger shit, dude. And you also probably did as much cocaine as Stephen King as well. That part's probably true, right? You get.
He has a lot more money than me, so
he
probably did more. But he's got that, like without the mustache, I have a really big lip, I think, and he has the same thing, which is why you grow a mustache, so you can't see the gigantic
man.
Whatever you call that thing.
No, it's true. You do have a big upper lip, and I don't know if it's just because I'm used to not seeing you with facial hair, but you have that same. You've got. I mean, that's you. I'm sorry to tell you. You're Stephen King.
He needs to grow his mustache back.
All right, there you have that. Okay, so we did this segment on the podcast where we all shared an embarrassing story,
right,
and a controversial / unpopular opinion. So I'm figuring you guys have had these long, fulfilling lives. Okay. You gotta have some good stories. So Mom, you want to go first with an embarrassing story?
How about if you let Dad go first?
You go first. What
Dad,
do you got?
You go first.
You want Dad to go first?
All right, I'll go first.
Go ahead.
It's horrendous.
Really?
It's horrifying. I mean, I asked Dad if I should tell it, and he said, well, it's a good one. But, oh my God, I can't believe I'm actually sharing this for people.
I love it. Thank you.
Okay, so it's kind of along the vein of your discovery of the dildo.
Wow, where's this going?
Oh my God. So I don't know what it is with you guys that you're always getting into our stuff.
That's obvious. Of course the kids get into this stuff.
I never thought.
You have to assume
not the good child. Sorry to interrupt. Your brother never did
please. My brother was the one leading the way. Are you crazy?
Oh, God.
By the way, when you are gone all the time and you have young boys at home, and probably I'm not a girl, so I'm assuming girls do this too. They're looking through everything.
No, but you guys were looking for money.
Okay.
And Jessica
wanted to see this childhood criminal.
Jessica was looking for money.
But you said I was looking for money? Who was looking for money?
Didn't you? Jessica.
Oh, she was looking for money.
Ethan's sister.
We were looking for porn. Jessica was looking for
No, she wasn't looking for porn.
I was saying the boys were looking for porn. The girl was looking for money.
Something more important than money.
Yeah. Well, oh my God. So your father used to keep important things in his suit pocket.
So you in the closet had a suit and you would keep important things in the suit pocket. Pretty tricky.
Hide things?
Yeah, that's pretty tricky. I never found that stuff.
Okay.
Jessica did.
Jessica did. And, your father and I were healthy, normal, young people.
Absolutely.
And we had a normal sex life.
I knew where you were going. Don't say that.
And your father, who's a little pervert, I shouldn't say that. No, he's not a pervert. He's a little perverted. No, he's not perverted. He's a healthy man.
He's a pervert.
Okay.
You can say that about him.
Your father wanted to take pictures.
And there were no cell phones. No cell phones then.
So fucking glad I never found those.
Well,
Oh my God. Oh my God. So, yeah, Polaroid pictures. And your sister got into the closet, looked into Dad's suit, looking for cash.
she's a good searcher.
I can't believe she did this.
I-
So she comes up to me this is
How old is
many
she?
years later. She was like in junior high or high school.
Oh my God.
How horrifying.
Oh my God. So years later, she says to me, Mom, I have to confess something. And she told me. I was horrified.
Wait, what kind of photos are we talking?
I brought some
no,
of the
no, we
pictures with
can't even
me.
go there.
You brought some?
When
Are we
I
talking about like graphic?
Oh, yeah.
we're talking real graphic.
Oh, yeah.
What is wrong with you guys?
Oh, again, these days, right, people never use their
Why
phones
even-
to
I mean,
Carry
record
that.
thank God we didn't
Never
have
been
a
done
phone. It'd
before.
probably be all over the internet.
What's on your? You don't have that shit on your phone now, do you?
No,
Dad?
no.
That's another story altogether, but we won't go
Why
into
would
that.
you guys have that?
You
in your
know,
shirt
I
pocket?
made him
You
burn
sleep-
those pictures.
You did? You burned them?
I made him
I
burn
think
them.
they got shredded, actually.
I like the burning.
Oh no! I could not believe
Bef-
that
did you-
actually.
So you made him
happened.
burn them after.
We found out. You know, and we were going to move, and he had those things. This is before Jessica found out. And for some reason, you had them under the mattress at first.
Oh, that's a bad.
And then we were moving, and I said, "Oh my God, where do you have those pictures?"
Okay, how many pictures are we talking about? Like 3 or 4, or like
Yeah.
20 plus?
No. They're like 4,
10, maybe?
10. There weren't that many.
Okay.
I think there were like 4.
More
maybe
than
So and so
5.
Jessica comes to you how many years later?
This was much later. She was in her 20s, and she had to confess.
And what was the tone of the confession? Was it like
She goes, you know, I have to finally confess.
she was
something.
holding on to something really
Yeah,
heavy?
she needed to spill her guts. Somehow it really, terrorized her.
I don't think
had
she got past.
post-traumatic stress.
I don't think she got past the first photo, which is like, oh, I'm disgusted. I don't want to look at any.
Oh my
Well,
God.
it sounds like the first photo was bad enough.
Oh my God. It was horrible.
And so she was feeling like something horrible and she needed to tell you. And how did you react?
Well, how would you react? I mean, I was horrified. I went, oh my God. I was
How long was the
horrified.
conversation?
I don't know, a couple of minutes, but it was long enough. I was just horrified.
Mom yeezed it.
Oh my God.
What did you say?
She yeezed it.
Yeast it.
Incorrect pronunciation.
No.
And also you don't get the bonus.
Just trying to remind her.
No, I didn't yease the photographs. They were gone.
You guys are not saying it right anymore. You
What-
guys have collectively changed the pronunciation of the word.
Maybe
What is-
for the
what is
better.
word?
I can't tell you. You
Oh,
think I'm
come
trying to lose
on.
money here?
Yeez? Yeets. No.
I think we've gotten Kanye in here somehow.
Yeet.
Yeet. I knew there was a T. Yeet. Yeets.
Wow, that is a really good story.
Oh
You know,
my
it's funny because
God. I cannot believe I actually told
our
her.
older sister, Jessica, is 10 years older than me. So she's quite a bit older. So she has experiences that are very different than mine and my brother's. Because me and my brother are 2.5 years difference. We
Right.
grew up together.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't know anything about this.
Oh, I didn't. That was something I held real close to my chest.
That's way worse than the dildo story, isn't it?
They're both, yeah.
It's way
yeah,
worse.
Yeah,
definitely.
probably.
Because
It's
one
way
is an
worse.
article
One
and one is
requires-
actually
Yeah,
proof.
one is way worse.
One requires your imagination. The other does not require your imagination.
And
So-
can I ask you guys a question? Did it feature both of you guys or one of you?
No, don't even say anything. Don't even go there. Don't
Well, I'm
even
just,
go
I'm just
there.
curious what she saw.
No, I don't. That I draw the line. No,
both bodies in some manner.
Ew.
Gary,
Stop
why
it.
did you even share that?
So how did you take the photo? Was it on an auto timer?
It was a
No,
Polaroid.
Polaroid.
It was a
Oh, but did you do like a
Polaroid.
selfie or something?
Okay, no, because then you're going to get into what the photograph
here.
is about. No,
I
no,
was-
no, no,
I don't
no,
want to
no.
know. I don't want to know what the photograph is about. Trust me.
Allow us to demonstrate.
No, please.
You know, speaking of
But hold on. Did you do a
Okay.
selfie with the Polaroid? Is that how you took it?
No, you just take a picture of things that are happening.
But you said both bodies were in it.
Okay, let's not go there.
That's correct.
Let's not go there, you guys. Stop.
It's not that hard to
Just
figure
understood
out.
it now. That's the
Stop.
worst thing she could ever find.
Stop. Oh my God.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that's where it was going.
Cut it. Oh my God. So see now we've traumatized our other child.
I warned you.
I have a story
What
for
a
you.
nightmare.
It's about Jessica also. She wanted to know where babies came from.
Was this before or after finding the photo?
No, this was when she was young.
No, she
Wanted to
she
know where
found out.
babies came from. She said, Mom, I really want to know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we're learning about this stuff in school and I don't get it. And so I said, you really want to know?
How old was she?
I mean, when do you have...
19?
No. I mean, when is sex education? It's in
middle school, probably 13.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
She was young. Yeah,
Okay.
like 13.
Okay.
Yeah. So I told her exactly what a man has to do
Right.
to make a baby.
Absolutely.
And she said, "Oh my God, that means you've done it twice
Yeah.
Mom said, here, Jessica, look at this Polaroid.
because you weren't born yet. It was
Let's
just
burn
you and
those out of our
Sean."
minds. I know you guys burned the physical copy, but let's burn the mental copy now,
Yeah.
please.
Okay.
That's pretty funny. You know, I have a story to tell too.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Well,
It's not
okay,
about me, is it?
I heard you guys doing it one time.
Oh God.
Because my bedroom, it's not that bad. I was in the bedroom next to you guys at our old house. And so I heard you guys, it was like, I don't know, 6 a.m. or something, and you guys were doing it. And I didn't look or anything. I just heard it. And so I ran into Sean, my brother's bedroom, and I said, Sean, mom's going to have another baby. Because I thought it was just one shot, one kid.
Have
And Sean
sex,
was like,
have a
go back
baby.
to bed. That's not how it works. And I was so shocked. I was like, what do you mean? They're having sex. We're going to have another baby. But I was so excited. I was like, so excited. I was like, I think I told him I'm going to be an older brother.
Oh
great.
God, that's so cute.
Yeah.
In a weird
sweet
way.
Mangled with repulsive.
Sean was always ahead of his time there in knowledge.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
Yeah.
Wow. That is a really good story, Mom. You brought the big gun.
Oh God.
I'm proud of you for bringing that out, though,
I
because,
can't believe I shared that.
Ethan's going to pay for that story.
Well, you know, come on. You see celebrities getting caught up in
The fapping.
weird
Did you miss all
photos
that?
that come out. I mean,
you guys aren't celebrities. You're my parents.
No,
What
I
do
know.
you-
I know,
How
but I'm
dare
just
you?
saying,
We're celebrities now.
What's
No.
your point? Is that other people have
I
photos
mean,
like that out
it's
there?
not unusual for people to.
No, I understand.
You know,
Listen, no, you're right. I just
so
got to keep it
it's
in a
just
safe next
you
time.
just don't want your kids to find things like that.
So, Dad, you got one you want to share?
All right, your turn.
Oh. Okay, let's have a break. And then when we come back, my dad is going to share the time that he...
Embarrass myself.
Yeah, I was trying to think of something funny, but let's just throw it to break. I've always wanted my skin to look like my mom's. And sadly, that will never happen. I have blackheads. I'm greasy. I'm dry. I'm everything.
Washcloth.
Please. You think it's that easy? Well, I always thought my goals were unattainable, but I've started using Curology. Okay? Now, whether you're trying to take control of acne or if acne is no longer your top concern, fine lines, dark spots, occasional breakouts, or clogged pores. That's what I have. Do you see?
No.
Look at my face.
I'm
You
blind.
can't see.
I can't
Okay.
see.
Man,
I'm
we-
blind.
Look at the blackheads. It's out of control. Here.
So try their product.
I am.
Okay.
It's working.
Good.
Unlike the washcloth. So listen, Curology will customize a prescription formula with 3 active ingredients picked for you to tackle your skincare needs. You know, the process of telling them about your skin is really great, and it feels so personal. You take out a survey. You tell them, is your skin oily? Is it dry? My skin managed to be both oily and dry at the same time. How's that possible? What a fucking nightmare. You send them some photos of your skin so they can really get a feel for what they're dealing with. And they customize a plan and a treatment, and boom, they set you up with a personalized treatment plan that ships the custom formula right to your door. So obviously I've only been using it like a week, but I'm really excited because, going to a dermatologist and doing it is such a pain in the ass, but this is such a great way to get that level of personalized care with
Sounds
this
good.
convenience, So take control of your acne, dark spots, breakouts, or whatever your unique concerns may be with a powerful skincare treatment made for you today. Go to Curology.com/H3 for a free 30-day trial. Just pay for shipping and handling. That's Curology.com/H3 to unlock your free 30-day trial. See Curology.com for all the details. I'm obsessed with oral hygiene. Brushing, flossing, so important. But here's something that's fun that you can do during the day that dentists say is actually good for you. Chewing gum. Chewing gum is good for your teeth. I love chewing gum. And with the right kind of gum, you're going to keep your mouth clean and fresh all day long. Beautiful. It was only a few years ago that Quip, who we love, reinvented the toothbrush, dominated the industry with a beautiful product. They've done it again, this time for chewing gum. They've launched a new gum that's actually good for your oral health. Hey, come on.
I yeeted it out of there.
Yeeted it. Whoa. It's yeets.
Yeets.
Not yeet.
Does this have sugar in it?
No, of course not. How dare you insinuate that Quip put sugar in their gum? Good, right? So good. It's like crunchy.
Wow.
I know. I love one gum.
As I smack into the microphone.
So they've launched a new gum that's so good for you. Comes with this fun dispenser you can shoot people with. I'll remind you that the one-click candy you loved as a kid is now very good for your teeth. Quip gum can help prevent cavities and freshen breath when chewed for 20 minutes after eating. It's sugar-free, has tooth-friendly xylitol with 0 calories. And to satisfy your taste buds, Quip added a long-lasting mint flavor, crunchy tri-layer design, and stamped it all with the classic Quip tongue. It's slim, travel-ready dispenser with 5 different colors. Packs and protects up 10 pieces of gum at a time. It fits into just any purse or pocket on the go. And in a world where we all need to be extra safe and hygienic, the quick release button means you can still share it with friends. No wrapper, hands, or hassles.
I can't blow a bubble.
I think you need more.
I need more.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to try to blow some bubbles? Here, toss them both in there. Let's see what you got.
It's not a bubble chewing gum?
Well, let's see what you got. Don't listen to haters.
All right.
Add a gum refill plan for a gift that keeps on giving all year round. Quip's customizable subscription lets you chew and share at your own pace. Plus, the more you buy, the more you save with both discounts on extra gum packs. Come on, people. It's not a substitute for brushing and flossing, but it is a great support for oral health. Pair it with Quip electric toothbrush, refillable floss, and more great products right now. Special holiday deals. It fits great in stocking. What month do they think it is? In addition to gum packs, Quip also delivers fresh brush heads, floss, toothpaste refills every 3 months from $5. Shipping is free. You can save money and skip the misery of in-store shopping. So head on over to getquip.com/families right now, and you'll get a free plastic dispenser with any refill plan. That's free dispenser at getquip.com/families. That's GETQUIP.com/families. That's Quip, the good habits company. MeUndies believes that comfort is all about what's touching the skin. Now listen to me. I'm a big fat guy. I don't have any room for air when it comes to the space down there. If it's too tight, if it's too taut, if the fabric is not soft enough, I'm having a miserable day. And that's why I love MeUndies. Tell me how soft that fabric is.
It's pretty soft.
Pretty soft?
Yeah. And I like what they have.
This is the softest fabric ever conceived by humanity. and it's made specifically so that it can cradle my junk and keep me comfortable and breathable. What did I just say that's wrong? All day long. Okay. They've got these great, ridiculous prints. It's super fun. You can express yourself. They go from extra small to 4XL.
Here, babe.
It's basically the best undies in the game. Dad, I dare you to put those on. You'll never want another pair again. You're going to never leave your couch again with the MeUndies membership, a monthly subscription that sends new pairs right to your door. Each month, you'll choose new undies, socks, and bralettes. Pick the styles and colors or prints that feel the most you. Fun, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Also enjoy a discounted pricing, free shipping, and exclusive early access to new launches. Love your butt. Get the membership.
I like the legs, how they have it on the legs.
That's probably too big for you, huh? Small?
Yeah, probably. But you know what? You won't get a panty line.
Panty line?
Yeah.
Say what?
A panty line.
What's a panty line?
Oh, you're such a guy. You know, like when you wear underwear, sometimes you get a line.
Oh, that's a panty line?
Yeah.
Oh, so you wear thongs?
I do.
Oh my God. TMI.
You asked.
Why do you need to wear a thong?
I always wear it because
you're an old lady. Wear some underwear. Okay, well, until MeUndies makes thongs, my mom is protesting.
I like this.
It's not like you see a panty line and you go, oh, can't believe I see a panty line.
No, you won't.
What a trashy woman.
You won't see a panty line with these.
Oh, you're saying you won't?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You won't.
Okay.
I like them.
Yeah. Beautiful.
No, they're good.
Okay, put that away.
All right.
Anyway, they're great. MeUndies has a great offer for my listeners. Any first-time purchase, you get 15% off and free shipping. MeUndies also has their problem-free philosophy. If you're not satisfied with any product for any reason, they'll refund or exchange it. No caveats, no questions. Boom.
That's great.
Get 15% off your first order and free shipping. Go to MeUndies.com/families. That's MeUndies.com/families. Honey, 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 honey. Girl, we love honey. We all shop online. We've seen promo codes taunting us at the checkout, and it's such a pain in the ass when you're shopping online and you know there's discount codes out there, but you're just not finding them. And it eats at you, and it ruins your online shopping experience. So that's where honey comes in. It searches the internet at checkout on like over 30,000 stores online, basically everything. When you're at checkout, getting ready to buy your shit, honey goes, no, stop it. I'm a friend, like a good designated driver. They say, stop. Don't shop without honey. Don't drive while you're under the influence, right? So they take you by the hand. They say, I'm going to check the internet for you. You know, in a matter of seconds, their eyes roll white. They're in the matrix. Boom. They go, we found coupons. Here's the best one. Automatically, no questions asked, immediate. It's insanely useful. It's on all the stores, ranging from tech, gaming products, fashion brands, food delivery. It's everywhere. You know,
excellent.
All you have to do is click apply coupon at checkout. It's as easy as 2 clicks. It's just a browser. It's freaking amazing. I love honey. Me and Ela save money all the time when we're shopping. You know, you going out shopping. A lot of times it happens with clothing. And she doesn't even know she's missing out on an opportunity until honey swoops in and is like, oh, $50 off these $200 jeans.
That's great.
I was like, cha-ching, you know. Did you know this? Honey has saved its 17 million members over $2 billion.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's enough to do a space race with Jeff Bezos. So if you don't already have honey, you could be straight up missing out on free savings. It's literally free and installs in just a few seconds. And by getting it, you're going to be doing yourself a solid and supporting this podcast. We love that about you. I would never recommend something I don't use, and trust me, I use and I love honey. Get honey for free at joinhoney.com/families. That's joinhoney.com/families. We are back from break. Thank you for watching. Dad, do you have a story for us?
I might be able to come up with one.
Can you top that?
I had a lame one that I was going to do, but since Mom was so forthcoming with her embarrassing story, I'm going to go with an actually more embarrassing one.
Oh.
What?
Ooh. This goes back to mid-70s, I think. I was in outside sales for a large carpet manufacturer. So my job was driving up and down the coast from like Glendale all the way up to Paso Robles, calling on accounts. It was a good job, a lot of driving, but, you know, good relationship building. Anyway, one of the clients of this company, I knew a bunch of people there. They were one of the women that worked there. Remember Kelly, who worked at a place?
I do.
her father was one of the 4 founders of some company called IBM, and they had a house in Hidden Hills.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful house. First time I'd ever been in there. And it coincided with the Muhammad Ali Leon Spinks fight. And they had a bartender there and everything. And so it was for dinner and drinks. And I've never been good at knowing my limit with alcohol. Like
they invited the carpet salesman to their party?
Well, I knew people at the party. My boss was invited also.
Okay,
so it was a bunch of people in the carpet industry, like the carpet companies, the 3 companies that they were the closest with got invited along. So it was kind of industry and friends party.
No spouses were invited? Because I wasn't at that party.
I don't know. This might have been
70s?
when we were separated.
Oh, no. I knew when you worked there.
No, I know. But we were separated for part of it also. So... But whatever the circumstances were.
We've just uncovered 30-year-old beef, possibly.
Bartenders there, and I start drinking Tanqueray tonics, just and
Is it the fact that it's free that you push yourself too far? Because I know you have a passion for free things.
Free is good. Free always tastes better.
You have this need of like, it's free. I need to get as much as possible.
That's human nature, I think.
Well, I don't know if that's human nature. I think that's
Gary nature.
Your father doesn't know his limits when it comes to alcohol.
Yeah, so I have a hard time walking that line between, wow, I'm feeling really good, and wow, the room is spinning. So had drinks, the fight was on, Ali lost, shocking upset, and keep drinking. We go sit down for dinner, and all of a sudden, I'm not feeling very good. And I excuse myself, and I stumble into the bathroom and start, praying at the porcelain throne there.
Yeah.
So I, unloosen my tie, and I'm all dressed up, and just start hurling into the toilet, and I ended up passing out.
Oh my God.
In the bathroom.
You've never told me this
everyone
story.
I know, all my peers from the industry and my boss and all these other people.
Such a degenerate.
And just like passed out for 30 minutes or so, I think. And then clearly sheepishly came out at the end. Yes, it's a chapter I would like to not remember, but...
Did anybody comment on your disappearance? Did people know what was happening?
Oh, well, yeah, I just wasn't there. No one really said anything aside from pitiful glances, I think. And I'm sure it echoed through the industry I was in, what a fool I made of myself. So that was a good embarrassing story.
That is brutal cringe.
That was it, yeah. That was bad. That was worse than falling off my shoes, huh?
Well, hold on. So you come back, you sit back down at the table and resume dinner? Or did you leave?
No, everybody was done. I think it was like time to leave. And,
so you come out, you're probably still like pissed drunk, right?
Not as much, but yeah, I mean, from there, the details get kind of fuzzy. Like, I don't know. I think...
How'd you get home?
I think my boss, drove me home, I think.
He didn't give you any words of...
Again, I don't remember. Almost blackout drunk, but that probably would have been better. But
your father does that. When we were younger, we went somewhere and you got so drunk that in the middle of the night, you opened up the closet thinking it was the bathroom and threw up all over your shoes.
Readily puking, eh?
Story is not true.
Well, my dad, for the record, does not drink. So
nope.
Yeah,
he's not an alcoholic or
drink
anything. He's just
very lightly on occasion.
And very heavily on others.
Passover.
Yeah.
Very
he
heavily
makes up for it.
Wow.
Oh, God.
You're a total degenerate. I mean,
jeez.
Nice. You didn't get fired. You didn't lose your job or anything.
No.
I can't believe you never told me that story.
It's embarrassing.
I
saved it to tell 2 million people watching on the internet.
I know. So. I like your story about when you worked at the department store.
Well, that was less embarrassing.
Let's hear it while we're on the topic.
Great. I'm not going to have any embarrassing stories left to
This is
tell.
it, now or never.
Okay, just tell the story. It was
you know what? You're going to just blow your load like you're on Team Skeet.
Team what?
Team Skeet.
I was working at.
Yo, did you really make me repeat Team Skeet? Are you being paid off by them for me to mention them on the show?
Not that you're aware of.
You have a back deal going on with Team Skeet?
I do not. That I'm aware of.
Exactly what they wanted out of that care package.
Another box of goodies coming. I was not going to mention it. She brought it up, if you recall.
I just thought it was
and
funny.
I said,
doing this.
right, I said cut.
It was funny, though.
Anyway, I was working at what used to be Broadway, which is now Macy's, in the Northridge Fashion Center, which was destroyed in the Northridge earthquake. And I grew up literally a half a mile from the Northridge Fashion Center and watched it get built piece by piece. Anyway, working at Macy's, I don't even remember what department I was in, but I was a little bigger and more fit. And back in those days, big platform shoes were popular for everyone, including men. So like boots had big heels on them.
Plaid pants.
I'm working the register, and a guy comes up, kind of suspicious looking guy, gives me a credit card, pays, and you get that warning message, like it's a code 3. So then you're supposed to, stall and wait for security.
Oh, they have like a warning that it's like probably fraud?
Right.
Oh.
So, they give out this, security to section, blah, blah, blah. So I'm trying to keep the guy calm. And yeah, boy, this machine is so slow. And all of a sudden he gets hinky and bolts for the door.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the correct thing to do would say, I don't care what I don't own Macy's, whatever. Go, goodbye, good luck. No. So I go chasing after him.
What the hell?
So he
Mr.
runs out
Righteous.
the door into the parking lot. I go running after him into the parking lot. As I run off the curb, my heel hits and twists. And I just go down in a heap. Sprained my ankle so bad, missed work for a week, walked around on crutches. So that was embarrassing.
Did anyone thank you for your valiant effort?
Mr. Macy actually called
Mr.
me.
Macy
Mr. Broadway
called and said, "Sir, we appreciate the effort, but you're going to have to miss a week of work, so you're fired."
That's right. We don't pay workers' comp either.
Yeah.
It worked out.
That's not that embarrassing. That's more like you glorifying how heroic you are.
Well, I was heroic.
Yeah.
Oh, what's embarrassing to fall off your shoes?
Not as embarrassing
Not that
as the
embarrassing.
first story.
Well,
Nothing
more horrifying. That was horrifying. That's the worst
You're
thing.
holding on to the really deep, dark shit.
No,
That was pretty
you are.
dark about
That was the best.
throwing up
Nothing
in the
touches
bathroom.
this.
Mom didn't even know of that one. So
Yeah. Okay, very good. Thank you guys for sharing.
was our pleasure.
No, I don't
Wild.
know.
My mom took out she dropped the big nuclear bomb on
That
me today,
was nuclear. That was definitely
You might say you,
yeeted out of the park.
yeah, woo, cha-ching.
Hold on.
I don't know if that's right.
You said you might say you yeeted it out of the park?
Yeah.
Yeet it. You said yeet it?
Well, ye did like ed.
Yeah.
Can you put an
Do we
ed
accept that,
after
Dan?
that? Why?
Come on.
I mean,
No.
it's a little contrived, isn't it?
All right.
You got to really use it naturally. We can't
Come
just
on.
say, okay, we yeeted it out of the park with that one after
Okay.
every sentence.
I'll
I did not prompt her either.
Yeah.
All right.
Too contrived.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Pay attention, woman.
All right. I'm
Talking about lunch here.
okay.
Nice one. All right. Well, do you guys want to share your controversial opinions? Unpopular?
I'll do mine because yours are funny. Mine are kind of serious. Should I do that?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, more notes. You
I
can't
know,
do
I
anything
did.
without notes.
Okay. So this is, well, I don't know. They're both kind of controversial.
Let me see this here. Let me see. The back and forth, back and
Yep.
Front and back.
Okay.
what is this? 34,000 per year
Okay.
annual cost of housing.
Okay. So the first
don't
thing,
know.
a lot of people are for capital punishment.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't.
Yeah.
People go back and forth and back and forth. And then there's financial reasons.
Are you going to say kill all prisoners?
No, I'm
That would be very euthanize all criminals.
no, I'm against the death penalty.
Wow. Me
Which
too,
is,
but-
I don't know, is that real controversial? Some
Well,
people are.
it is kind of controversial for some reason because some people, and it's ironic, they're usually like Christians, right wing, conservative types that go, Praise God. Woo.
We're
But
pro-
kill.
They're pro-life.
Yeah.
So basically,
Only when it applies to the wound.
No, I'm very anti-capital punishment.
I mean, when people use the excuse that, it costs a lot of money to kill someone.
Oh, my mom's coming with the stats. Watch the fuck out, haters.
Okay, so in California, per year, what we spend on a prisoner is $34,150.
That's so much money.
That's to house and, all that other stuff. To kill somebody, we've spent over the average cost of 11 executions in the past 27 years was $250 million.
Why? For how many executions?
11.
It's mostly
Wait, why?
Because of the legal expenses, because you're entitled to
Because these guys
unlimited appeals
right
when you are sentenced to the death penalty. But the public opinion really ebbs and flows on that. And
$250 million?
$250 million is the average cost of 11 executions. And that's been in the past 27 years in California.
Hasn't killed anyone in
I said
quite
in
a
the past
while.
27
That is
years.
fucking insane. That is so like the moral issue of sentencing someone to death is a whole different argument, but like it's wasting that much money.
And this is another thing that I thought was really interesting.
We ain't got money for schools, but we got money for executions, boy. Woo!
So the average age of someone that's executed,
Yeah.
what do you think it would be?
They're probably old because they sit in jail for a long ass time.
49 years old.
Yeah.
That's the average. I'm feeling like, 49, leave them alone.
Well, just keep them in jail if they're a danger to society.
Yeah, life without the chance of parole.
Right.
My problem with the death sentence is that there's always going to be a small chance that they're actually innocent.
Exactly.
And we've seen this time and time again. Over and over
Especially
and
if
over
you're
again.
black.
Yeah, and it's applied so unevenly that, your chances, if you're just an average white person, you commit a murder,
right?
You're
Chances
saying
are
African Americans or black Americans are sentenced to death at a much higher frequency.
Well, yeah, minorities.
They're subject
altogether.
to all kinds of things much more than your white person.
But like, how is anybody okay with the prospect of us as a society condemning an innocent person to death?
Well, my dad used to say to me, I would rather let 27 people go than to accidentally kill one person.
27? Why 27?
What?
I don't know.
What did your dad do? Is your dad just a bike salesman? Why is he having these?
No, I mean, we were talking.
executed people?
I remember talking to my father. We used to sit around
Did
the
dad moonlight as a Batman or something?
My dad and my family, when we were young, before even I met Dad, we used to sit around at
Why
dinner
27?
and talk politics. I don't know. I just threw
the
that out.
expression is 100.
Yeah,
But he would say he would rather let all these people go.
well, that's very
that are
wise.
guilty
And I
than
think
one
that's what they say is that's what they say about justice, right? Is better. That's why the reasonable doubt is there, because it's better to
free 100 guilty men than
yes,
and then let one innocent
put
guy.
one innocent man to death.
Yeah.
And we see it all the time. DNA comes out 20 years later.
Yeah.
These poor guys have been in prison 20, 30 years.
And sometimes when the DNA comes out, they still won't let him go, which I don't understand.
Texas.
I've heard that.
But the whole thing of even further is like, obviously we all agree that murdering is immoral. So who is the state to make that?
Exactly.
Like
Right.
it's especially ironic because again, it's these conservative religious states that are the one doing all the executions. It's like, get your morals in order. Is murdering okay or not? If it's not, you can't murder someone.
You
Period.
should not kill people, and to prove that, we're going to kill
Exactly.
you for killing
Exactly. It's literally just
mass murder is kind of a wiggly.
Put them in jail and fucking forget
Either
about it.
you're
Right,
for
right.
it or you're not
Yeah,
for it.
there's
There's no gray matter.
So there's a cocktail that they use to murder somebody
Mm-hmm.
because lethal injection is how 29 states in our union kill people.
How else do they still kill people in like crazy old school
Gas.
ways?
Well, I think
What? They gas people?
Utah just allowed you to choose hanging and or firing squad if you prefer.
I don't. No, thanks.
Well,
What
let
a
me tell you,
choice.
Alabama, Arkansas,
Being thrown off a cliff, run over by a car.
Yeah, I'd rather get shot in the head. It's instant. So Alabama, Arkansas, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Utah, Wyoming, it's not legal to have lethal injection.
They don't allow it.
They don't allow it. There's 3 things that in this cocktail: sodium, pentobarbital, ultras. Anyway,
we don't need
going into the weeds.
Basically, they give you an anesthetic that knocks you out.
Yeah.
They give you something that stops you from breathing, and then the other one gives you a heart attack. But some people survive this,
Right.
which is horrible to watch. I can't imagine watching something like
I've read about the cocktail. Apparently, one component makes you paralyzed, and the other makes your heart stop.
Right.
And apparently, if you don't lose consciousness, it's extremely painful, agony and painful. So
yeah.
you just sit there paralyzed, unbeknownst, and just die of this horrible, agonizing death.
And sometimes they have to do it again.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, just shoot him in the fucking head. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, let's not mince words here. You're killing somebody. Let's not try to act like it's all beautiful.
I'd rather just have someone straight, I mean, you're not going to survive that.
No.
Each
Well, firing squad, but don't they shoot you in the chest?
Well, firing squad, you can miss.
Yeah, pick your spot.
I would just take a gun and just shoot
I
it
want to
right
be
in
dropped
someone's
from an
head.
airplane. I want to be thrown off a cliff. You should be able to choose. If you're going to kill them, they should be able to choose the way they die. Thrown to some sharks.
I don't know.
Yeah. Skydiving accident.
I don't know. But do you know it costs $200 for an injection? Each injection?
$200.
Yeah. It costs
Seems
$200.
You're saying that the comparison of the cost of the injection compared to the actual cost of executing someone is that's what's interesting about the price of it?
Well, I mean, when you talk about, when people say, oh, the cost of keeping someone alive, there's so many costs of when they're on death
So you're
row.
in favor, let's get the serum out and just start killing people?
No, I'm against it because it costs
Well, you said it's $200. It seems like a good deal compared to keeping someone in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying it costs money to kill someone. It costs money to kill someone.
But it's only $200. That's a good ass deal.
Well, okay.
I don't get your
true.
point. That's a
Good
bargain.
value. Good
Yeah.
value.
That's only one thing. Just add it up. It's a lot of money.
It may be controversial in some circles, but I am 100% with you. Mom, abolish the capital punishment.
Abolish it.
We have to decide who we are. Are we murderers? Or are we not murderers? Period.
Yeah.
I think public opinion has swung back into the majority of people being against the death penalty, where the majority of people were pro-death penalty maybe 10 years ago.
Put him in a
See
cell.
that swing back. And
Put them in a hole.
Put him in
Like
a
Saddam.
solitary confinement.
Can we
Like Charles Manson.
Can we put them in holes? In
in a hole? No, that would be
Oh,
no. You can't
okay.
do that.
And of course, Trump, at the end of his alleged presidency, managed to
Alleged
speed up
president?
federal
Well, hold on.
executions.
Yeah, he was definitely.
It's not
president.
an alleged presidency.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Careful
just
there,
like him.
libtard.
Disgraceful presidency.
Okay, there
That's
you
more
go.
accurate.
He managed to execute 10, 12 people in the last 6 months just
Yeah.
to well, we got these people on death row. Let's kill them all. And there hadn't been any federal executions in
Yeah, I
a
heard
few
about,
years.
and I thought some of those guys had at least a few of them had questionable verdicts.
circumstances,
Yeah.
contravening evidence.
Yeah, he does that to appease the Christians. We love Jesus. Number one, don't kill people. Let's kill him. Let's kill them all.
Right.
Dad, what's yours?
I have a couple. One being a word to people who aren't getting vaccinated against COVID.
Here we go.
And their excuse is, the FDA hasn't approved this yet, and I'm not sure about it. So I'm going to wait and see, what happens. So, what they're really saying is, when all you guinea pigs, we're going to see how the rest of you do. And if all the rest of you are okay, then I feel it's safe for me. And, I think that kind of attitude is so contrary to what America is supposed to be about. E pluribus unum, it's on our money. It means from
Say that
many
again.
one. E pluribus unum. It's on
Blurberus.
From many one, meaning everyone should put all of their differences, all their hostilities aside and work for a common goal.
We're one country.
Like eradicating a deadly pandemic. But because there's so many unvaccinated people still, heavily Republican and heavily red states, you see the new variant coming back. States are trending up. Even California here, we've got the Devin Nunes parts of the state where people are getting sick again. So get with it, people. It's safe. Something like 99% of people who are dying of COVID now aren't vaccinated. How much more proof?
So a conservative would say to you, Dad, you're vaccinated. It protects you. Why do you care what I do?
Because your actions have a bearing on everyone else. If you catch COVID and you give it to someone else, all those medical costs are being borne by all of us. It's like the arguments, oh, I'm a libertarian. I don't want to wear a seatbelt. I can't wear a motorcycle helmet. Well, the problem with all those arguments is the public at whole bears the cost for all these people who want to be irresponsible at no cost to themselves.
Dad, what do you say to the conservative that says you're just being a sheep? You're saying you want to be a guinea pig. Well, that makes you a sheep. You're the guinea pig and they're the wolf.
Well, I'm a guinea pig that's not going to get COVID, and you're a wolf that probably is going to get COVID.
So you admit you're a sheep?
No. I'm using their figure of speech. I make independent decisions based upon the best possible evidence. And the overwhelming evidence...
Okay, let me ask you this checkmate question. Do you watch Rachel Maddow, yes or no?
Yes.
I do it. Busted. Busted.
Yeah, we do. We watch CNN and MSNBC.
Busted.
Well, but then I watch Tucker Klansman. So that
you know what? This morning, Dad and I were watching the news, and they were discussing the talking heads, if you will. They were discussing when we used to, when polio was alive and well, and when they first came up with the serum, how everybody celebrated and was like lining up to get their shots, and that the news organization was so much more simple. You had Walter Cronkite, you had fewer, you didn't have the social media, and you didn't have Fox News promoting all these lies for political purposes, which makes no sense at all, because you're telling people, like Tucker Carlson has been vaccinated, and yet he gets on his channel and tells people not to do it. So if you're telling someone else not to do it, why are you vaccinated?
Well, he hasn't admitted publicly that he's vaccinated.
No, he is.
No,
how do you know
he has
that?
Not publicly admitted.
Yeah.
He hasn't publicly admitted it, but people that know him,
Mom injected him.
Okay, all right.
I'm telling you.
I'm about to get my second cease and desist letter for this.
Okay.
Mom keeps this up about Carl Tuckelson.
Yeah, well.
Well, we call him Carl tucks the dick between the legs.
Tucker Klansman. I like that one.
I don't know.
Thank you, Dino.
Okay, okay, you guys are coming with some political takes. I was thinking more like, so mine, for example, was that I don't like pasta. You guys have anything like maybe a less
Talk to your son. Yeah. I rise in defense of season 8 of Game of Thrones.
No, I'm out.
That's a good one.
Now you're going to get canceled. How do you defend that show? Go ahead.
I hated the ending. I
dare you to defend that dog shit, fucking mutilated, aborted fetus of a fucking. It's so bad it ruined the whole series.
How do you really feel?
So fucking half. It's not even half baked. It's not even cooked. I mean, it's just dog shit. Go ahead.
Okay. The last episode, I will grant, it seemed like a real easy and convenient way to work things out.
You
well,
say
that's what we're talking about.
Say something. You defend that.
But season 8 was a lot more than just the final episode.
I know. I watched every godforsaken
episode. Yeah, but the last episode is what ruined it.
No. It's all bad. Go ahead, Dad.
No, it's not. No, I mean, there was great stuff there. We had the the battle there with all the walkers coming and them defending whatchamajigger.
Oh, this is a great defense. The whatchamajigger.
That was a great episode.
You're talking about when Daenerys destroyed the whole Red Keep with the dragon? What are you talking about?
No, when the army of the dead attacked Winterfell at the very end there. When
it was so fucking dumb.
Went charging out there and you just...
It was so dumb. They built up the Night King all season long.
Right.
He literally amounted to nothing. No motivation. No backstory.
It was way too easy to kill him.
And then this douche shows up and nobody gives a fuck. Jon Snow is just kind of like rolling around and fucking being a dumbass, a piece of shit. He's the chosen one. He doesn't do shit. And then all of a sudden Arya's like, "Oh, I got a fucking dagger." Ugh. And it's like literally all this buildup for nothing. Literally unfathomably dumb and ruinous.
Disagree. First, Jon Snow was trapped by one of the dragons.
He was the hero that was picked to defend the world. He was the hero of light. He's not a little bitch that's supposed to be trapped in the fucking corner.
In the meantime,
pointless.
The whole curve of the show, Arya spent training for this.
Mm-hmm.
She was
the assassin.
That great scene where she fought, what's her name? The Gwendolyn Christie's.
She was training to be an assassin. Sure, she had an interesting story lined up for her, but everything came to nothing because the whole prophecy that we're all meant to believe in, there was no notion the whole series that this prophecy was going to go askew or that it was Arya. It was literally just shit, beyond shit writing. Fucking aborted writing. It was just, this writing is just mutilated and fucked.
Well, plus, Dan and Dave would disagree with that.
I didn't like that Jon Snow killed...
okay, no one liked that.
Killed who?
Daenerys.
Daenerys.
Who gives a shit? The whole thing was literally doesn't exist in my mind. It's how... Dan, do you have an opinion on this?
Oh yeah, I hated it as well. I'm with this side of the room. I'm sorry, Gary.
And Brandon, he was in nothing the whole show.
Oh yeah, that's a total piece of shit. Okay, cool. Oh, the fucking the one-eyed raven, three-eyed raven. And he's like, "I'm king, bitch. What's up now?"
Yeah.
Like he was prophesizing the whole time. He could see the future, and all he was doing was scheming to be king. Like what the fuck? Pointless, dumb, horrible. I wish that episode was never even made.
Well, what about when Bran got out of his wheelchair at the end and fought the Night King?
What?
Oh, wait, that didn't happen. That might have been a better ending instead of just sitting there like a bump on a log.
The whole series, he was, it didn't make any sense that Brandon would be the king.
There's nothing redeeming. That season was beyond repair.
I like the last episode of Lost too, so.
I never watched that show.
That was also very controversial. Okay.
My dad's easy to entertain.
That's my take.
I've got
definitely controversial, so I applaud you for that.
Yeah,
Dan and Dave, if you want to reach out to me personally and thank me, you
those guys ruined their careers. They got so greedy. They're like, "Oh, HBO's going to give us a show," and then they ended the show so poorly that I think HBO they recanted their offer.
Well, they were supposed to go do a Star Wars movie,
right?
Yeah, and they're like, "Fuck you, you suck." They took it back. They're not doing shit now.
How many years did that Game of Thrones?
What was it?
Like 7 years or
8
something?
seasons.
It's just to film.
But it was every other year. It was 10 years, I think, overall.
I mean, to end it like that after all of that, with the actors had to deal with weather.
They stomped on my face, and I'm not into that kind of thing.
It was so good at the beginning.
My dad apparently is into that type of thing.
I don't know.
If you go back and watch the first season, the pacing, the character development, everything was so beautiful, so amazing. And like as you build up, you have all of these wonderful plots that are coming to diverge. And then it's diverging and they just go, fuck everything. Horrible. Worst show, worst ending to a show ever by far.
Yeah.
In fact, it's so bad that I can no longer enjoy the show. I can't even go back and rewatch it because I know it doesn't go anywhere.
Right. Well, it was really entertaining. It was an amazing show. Everyone couldn't wait.
I was so invested.
Everybody was. And then at that last show, just and when Daenerys came out and the wings were behind her, and you thought, "Oh, this is going to be epic."
What an awesome
and
shot!
then it just
when
went
she came up
nosedive.
the stairs and
It just yeet right into oblivion.
Yeet.
What about Jamie and Cersei?
Did that work?
lying
Hold
in a
on, we have
cave
to
in.
analyze
Wait,
my mom's use of
he-
yeet.
Oh,
Okay, well, first of all, you said it wrong. It's not
What?
yeet.
Yeet?
Yes, yeet.
Okay, yeet into oblivion.
Do we accept that, Dan?
Uh,
Because you yeet something.
I said it right, but I didn't pronounce it right.
you're saying that the creators of the show yeeted the quality of the show into oblivion.
No.
Is that what
She's
you're
saying Daenerys.
Daenerys
No, Dad, you know she
came
doesn't-
out and it was epic, and then from there the whole show just
No. You were saying she was on a dragon and she yeeted herself to the city.
No.
no, that's not what I said.
That's not what you
Shit.
said.
So go ahead, rephrase the yeet, please. Rephrase the yeet.
Now I don't even remember exactly how I said it.
I remember what she said. I'd give it to her. I give it to her.
But
Yeah.
she said yeast
Come
or
on.
something.
Well, except that, yeah,
Dan.
that's
Give you
that's your
$100.
call.
Dan's my friend.
We're going to give you $100 bonus today for that yeast. Yeah, yeasted themselves.
25 for you there, Dan.
Daenerys, okay, so Daenerys' descent into madness, while an interesting plot point,
Right.
was so fucking rushed. I couldn't possibly believe that the amount of shit that she's been through her whole life,
Right.
and then this small little fucking blip has turned her has caused her to turn
the
into this
dark
murderous psychopath. It's just, if you're gonna do that big of a character shift, you need to give it the justice it deserves. And for those reasons, there's nothing redeeming about that season, and shame on you.
I agree.
But that's a good controversial take, though. Fantastic. So here I've got something I want to show you. There's a whole conspiracy theory about Justin Bieber. You know, Justin Bieber is married to Haley Baldwin?
Alex Baldwin's niece.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh.
And so there's all these little clips online of him being an ass to his wife. And so I want to show you each one of these clips.
How old is this guy? How old is Justin?
Mid-20s.
Yeah, probably.
And so I'm going to show 27. So I'm going to show you this clip, okay? And you tell me, is Justin being an ass, or is it overblown, or is it out of context?
Okay.
But there's vast conspiracy theories. So here we go.
Okay.
Let's start from the first one. Passive aggressive on an Instagram live.
Ooh, passive aggressive.
Here we go.
Okay, let's see.
Is, like, it sucks that the tour was
You just answered
postponed.
she was asking me. Huh?
Anyways.
They were asking me because it's my Lyme disease. It's not your Lyme disease. Are you worried about my Lyme disease?
Well, I was in every freaking day in the doctor with you for months. So
Yeah, but
sometimes you
they
don't
asked if I was scared about the Lyme disease because I'm the one that has it.
Right, but I didn't say that. I just was saying that you were taking all the necessary.
Listen to me, you woman. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's the attitude.
Thoughts? Ass, overblown, or out of context? Justin Bieber, root. So somebody asked, this is so funny that this shit's out there. Somebody asked him about his Lyme disease.
Right.
She answered, didn't like that. It's his Lyme disease,
Right.
not her Lyme disease.
Right.
It all seemed in pretty good nature, honestly. It
Yeah, I
didn't
think it
look
was
like
taken out of
anything.
context.
Really? His face looks pretty bitter. Like,
No, he obviously was annoyed. I have a habit of doing that to
but
Dad.
who doesn't get annoyed with their significant other?
Look at Dad's head shaking his head.
I've seen you guys fight like that every day, much worse.
What?
When I was a kid, you guys would go, big
yeah.
boy. It was brutal.
We never fought in our entire marriage history.
No, people get annoyed with one another.
Okay, so we're writing this off.
Yeah, I don't
Overblown.
think it's totally overblown.
Overblown.
Totally
okay,
overblown.
interesting. It's because this clip has gone viral.
That's why
on
we've been married
TikTok.
for so many years, right? It's like, come
Dad,
on.
did you
it's
get a good look at
overblown.
it? Well, Dad was anything short of punching her in the face. My dad's like, it's fine.
No.
I'm kidding.
No, I think it was overblown.
Okay, that's interesting because on TikTok, This clip has gone viral, and a lot of people saying Justin's going too far. Well, here's another one.
Okay.
This is very interesting, actually, to get your guys' perspective. Here's another one. Justin Bieber with the paparazzi. Okay.
Okay.
Here's the title. Justin Bieber treated Haley like garbage. What a disgrace. Oh, my dad's standing in front of the camera. Go ahead. No, Dad, stand in front of the camera. That was a good shot.
There's cameras here?
Yeah, stand in front of the camera. For real. I want to see what the shot looked like. Okay, here we go. Obviously much too loud, Dan.
What up, Jay? What's up, Justin? Good morning, Justin.
So one more time, if you missed it, he closes the door on her.
Yeah, they had a fight.
As they're getting out of the car. But even after having a fight, I mean, what a...
What up, Jay?
Once again, the title, what a garbage. Piece of garbage. What a disgrace.
Good morning, Justin.
This way, babe. Go down.
Oh, there's more. This is a whole compilation. So now this is one where he runs across the street and leaves her behind. Well, here, let's talk about situational. What do we think about closing the door?
I think it's childish.
Ass?
Yeah. Yeah,
Ass.
I think it's childish. I think it's ridiculous. I mean, husbands and wives at any age are
Getting
gonna
an ass ruling.
they're gonna get pissed and
Can't close the door.
in his
girl.
you know, it's just immature, and it has nothing to do with him having money or being spoiled. Well, it has something to do with him being spoiled, but that's a passive aggressive. No, it's not even
That's
passive
straight
aggressive. That's
aggressive.
just aggressive.
Dad, what do we think about closing the door on Haley?
I think it's rude.
Not good manners. Clearly, they had some kind of fight
Okay.
In the
in
car.
the car.
Unanimous ruling.
She's all disheveled looking, and clearly neither of them are real happy at this point.
Okay.
But you don't have to close the door in her face.
Well, especially in front of paparazzi.
Right.
You know.
yeah,
just-
that's just-
okay.
he's an ass.
Well, we're going to have to make a ruling at the end of this if we think he's an ass.
Okay, we'll add it up.
Yeah. Okay, so there's
Okay.
one against him. Here's another one coming up.
You going on the side.
He's running across the street, leaving her behind. He's skateboarding across the street, and here she is being forced to run after him in busy Times Square.
Why is he doing that? What's the
Well, there's no context. All I know is that he bailed on his wife on skateboard, left her to fend for herself. She trips and has to chase him across the street.
Going on the side.
One more time. He's like, peace out, everybody, including my wife.
Go ahead.
Trips,
You know,
Oh my God.
I have to
runs after him.
okay,
Thoughts?
I'll give you some thoughts.
Uh-oh.
And it happens with a lot of men. Say you're going somewhere and the male is like rushing to the movie theater. We'll use that as an example. And the female is maybe they've made them a little late or whatever. And so he takes off for the theater and she has to catch up and run after him. My thinking is, you know what? What are you going to do? Go into the movie? You're going to pay for both tickets. Why are you running ahead? You have to wait for them. So what are you running ahead for? What
Clearly
is?
passive aggressive.
It's totally passive aggressive. I think that's ridiculous.
Oh, a brutal ass rating for my mom on that
Yes,
one.
definitely.
Dad?
Is it better he's gone from aggressive to passive aggressive?
It is an upgrade, sure.
So there's
But wait till you see the next one. So do I think I would.
Two against him. Two
I
strikes.
personally would definitely give that an ass rating. I mean, I won't even do that to my friend, let alone my wife, because the situation that they're in, they're being hounded by paparazzi.
Right.
It's clearly an
Right.
unsafe and stressful situation.
Without a doubt.
And they're in the middle of Times Square, which is a really bustling, crazy place to be. So not only does he bail, he leaves her in the trenches to run after him, probably in high heels. He takes off on the skateboard. I mean, that's ass.
Yeah, total. With a big capital A.
All right, next one. Okay,
What's happening?
one more time. He seems to point and slap her in the face.
What?
Here we go. One more time now.
Whoa. Whoa. I'd be calling my divorce attorneys right now. right now.
Well, hold on. Don't rush to judgment. It could have been an accident. It could be that they were joking around. It could be that he was actually pointing.
Okay, that's true.
But let's analyze.
Let's watch the whole thing.
I'm gonna put it on slow.
Where are they coming from? Is that a restaurant behind them?
Yeah, it looks like it's an ice cream store. Yeah.
Okay.
They're coming from eating, it looks like.
Okay.
Here we go. One more time now. Don't blink.
That looks like it's intentional.
It looks like a karate chop to the face almost.
It looks like it's intentional.
But she dodged it. Are we sure he even made contact? Maybe he's kidding. Maybe it's like, hey, come on, chop to the face like good old times.
Yeah, I don't think he even made contact, and she just kind of moved
flinched.
away like she was playing along with it. I don't think there was
No. He meant to hit her.
So is there any situation where one of these is like, hey, karate chop to the head, my old beautiful wife?
Time to call the attorneys.
Wow.
I'm sorry. There's no reason for any kind of physical violence.
Maybe she ate some of his ice cream.
I think he has got an issue.
One more time now. We're going to get a close-up here. We're going to see this in slow motion. Oh, no, we're done. So we're rolling ass on this.
Yeah. He's got 4 strikes against him.
Not only are we calling him this an ass, we're calling this called the divorce attorney.
Wow. I'm done. I'd be done. That's it.
Here's one of him, Justin screaming at Haley in an arcade.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if I've seen this one. Again, this looks like an Instagram story that one of them posted, so take that in mind. I won, accept it.
My score? Husband's score.
Baby, I wasn't trying!
I beat you, accept it!
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's take all things into consideration. They posted this on Instagram. So maybe they clearly thought it was funny. Is it possible that he's joking? Because if he was really having a meltdown, why would they post it?
She posted it?
Somebody posted it. It says, I want accepted. So clearly they posted it somewhere, probably Instagram stories. Let's watch it one more time.
Well, I mean, it depends on who posted it.
She did. Yeah, she did.
Well.
You think she was exposing him?
I think they both have got problems. I think that she should just walk away if she's not happy. Instead of calling out her husband, she should just walk away. You know?
Husband's score.
Baby, I wasn't trying!
I beat you, accept it!
Dude, if he's not joking, that is like such an amazing meltdown over arcade basketball.
Oh, she kicked his ass. Look at that score.
Wow. No, he wasn't trying, Dad. Don't say that.
That's true. Sorry, Dad.
Baby, I wasn't trying. I mean, what do you think, Dan? Is this a meltdown or a
That's so
gag?
childish.
If it's a gag, it's not a good one because he looks too serious. And then at the end, he's pouting. One more time. One more time. This is good.
My score? Husband's score.
Baby, I wasn't trying!
I beat you, accept it!
It doesn't look like he's kidding, I have to say.
He sounds pretty exasperated.
Why would you play and not try?
I let you beat me.
Yeah.
Look how he doesn't look like he's kidding. Dan, what do you think?
I mean, the tone of her voice sounds playful, which makes me lean a little bit more towards he's just fucking around. But, I mean, we did just also watch 4 other clips of him being an asshole to her. So, you know, it's hard to not let that influence your perception of it.
Can you actually get that mad over arcade basketball?
Oh, well, I don't lose, so I would never get that mad.
Amazing.
Yeah, I don't know.
So are we rating ass on this one or possible contact?
I don't know if it's an ass that I would.
He called her baby. That was nice.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was an affectionate, like, I don't know.
Isn't that a Justin Bieber song?
It is. Baby.
Oh,
I wasn't trying. Oh, baby.
You can improve the
baby.
song.
Come on, baby. I wasn't trying. Okay, moving on. There's quite a lot of these. So I'm saying this is a big.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
Who was he dating before he got married?
I don't know. So this one is Justin not wanting to be touched.
It's just no stress, and then you don't have to think about, am I on top of this person too much? Is he sick of me? It's like, because then...
You're just honest, babe. I can't, don't touch me right now. Like, not right now, but I'm just...
I thought you were being serious.
No. Just in general. That just happens sometimes. You just said that.
She's putting her hands around him lovingly. He's saying, babe, don't touch me right now. Although he seems to be doing it respectfully. He's setting a boundary for apparently don't touch him, like all marriages. Or not, maybe just not.
I mean, there's times like if it's really hot.
That's that's not a temperature
someone's,
thing.
it's like, oh, I'm hot. Don't touch me.
That's not a temperature
But that was not one of those times.
With peace and love, it seems like two 12-year-olds that are married. I mean, neither of them seem to have the maturity necessary.
Well, hold on. I haven't seen Haley doing anything wrong. I got to stand up for her a little bit. I don't know why she's getting thrown under the bus.
Who threw her under the bus?
Well, Dad, you said they both seem immature.
No,
Dad just said they both look like 12-year-olds.
I never called her immature. Did I? I called her immature.
Like she's got problems.
Well, but that doesn't mean that she's immature.
I'm Team Haley.
Well, I would lean towards Haley also.
So what do we think about this? It could just be, the thing is Justin's been through a lot in his short life. He got Lyme disease also that heavily affected him. So, it's possible sometimes he gets moody. And
how did he get Lyme disease?
I don't know. How many people get Lyme disease?
No, I know you get it from a tick, but I don't know. Was he out horseback riding or something?
You get bitten by a deer tick.
What am I, a scheduler?
Maybe he was hiking. I don't know.
So
that's a pretty serious disease.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Yeah, it can be. It really is a horrible disease.
Dad and I had a friend who had it. She was paralyzed.
Moving away from her at a ball game. Oh, this sounds very spicy.
Dave and Stratford Otters are here. Justin Bieber is here as well.
Him not liking to be touched, and right now it seems to me like he feels smothered.
Right, but but like it is his wife. Well, first of all, they're making assumptions.
Maybe it's annoying that she's, constantly like, it's like, all right already.
They're making assumptions about what he said, but it does look like he said, don't touch me. Don't touch me. And then she's like, oh, fuck. I mean, I don't know. It's just hard to be, I don't know.
I think that sometimes if someone is constantly,
but they're married.
All over.
It's not like a clingy girlfriend. They're married.
Well, he is Canadian in his defense.
Not sure what that means.
Yeah, what does that mean?
This one's ambiguous, though. What do you think about this one?
I don't know if it's right or wrong. I just, watching these clips, I just get the feeling that he's being smothered in his mind or how he's,
Either can smother me. I like when she smothers me.
Yeah, he just comes off looking dickish.
I'm very needy
in all of these, I think.
I'm very needy. If you marry someone, you're saying you can smother me. You have my consent to smother me. That's what marriage is.
Yeah, I'm always smother me more, please.
I need smothering.
Touch me. Justin Bieber's don't touch me. Touch me.
I am deeply insecure. Please touch me or I will cry.
Team touch me.
All right, settle down over there, Team Skeet. You're on too many teams today.
That's true.
Okay, and the final one is Justin yelling at Haley in public. Oof.
That's not good.
When he found out the peaches weren't from Georgia.
I get my weed from California. That's that shit.
Oh, here, we don't need the music. Here he is walking by.
Okay, let me take a look.
And he's going, looking angry.
Oh, my.
Now, I've heard reports that apparently this was after his first show back in a long time.
Right.
And he was just hyped. Does this look like hype to you or anger?
Well, sometimes it's hard to tell.
Okay.
He's not very tall, is he? Look
I've met him in
shorter
person.
the two of them are compared to everybody else
No,
walking.
he's like 6 foot. He's
No, there's no way.
I'm telling you, I've met him in person.
Name dropper.
Girls wear
I've
high
seen him in
heels.
person. I
Wait,
mean,
so
I didn't
you've
meet
seen him?
I saw him.
Oh.
He was backstage at a Post Malone concert when we were there.
Oh, they're friends, aren't they?
Yes.
And Post Malone is the sweetest guy ever. He's so sweet.
Yeah, he's great. So, okay. So what's the verdict here? What do we think? Let's say, how much trouble is Haley in? Let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you're in a loving relationship, you have nothing to worry about. 5 being, and 10 being get out.
You know, marriage is a roller coaster, and sometimes you're in a state in your relationship where everything is perfect and happy and you can't get enough of each other. And then there's times in the decline when you bicker a lot and you just, oh my God, you just argue and don't get along and then it passes. So, you know, that's the thing about relationships. There is not, everything isn't just smooth sailing and perfect. And
it's tough for them too. I mean, these are intimate moments caught by paparazzi who are hounding them all the time.
Right.
So, you know, that's tough. It's like you can't have a private moment. It's like every time you're an ass, and let's face it, we're all asses at times. It's got to be put into a compilation on YouTube, you know?
Right. Right. And sometimes things they're not what they seem or what they appear. And too many marriages break up because, you know, you just say, that's it.
So we're rating this. It sounds like, you know.
Leave Justin alone.
Leave Justin alone. Is that
I don't know.
The guy, he's got to work on himself.
He definitely needs to work on himself. That the thing about closing the car door was very aggressive, and leaving her while he crossed the street for her to fend for herself. That was rude and uncalled for.
He karate chopped
also.
their face too, although that one's a little out of context.
Yeah, that I'm not quite sure what was going on there, but you know.
Okay.
Marriages
very
are up
good.
and down.
Well, we send our love to the Bieber family and we wish them well, ultimately. Okay, we've got a few advice questions, one specifically for you, Mom.
Okay.
This is going to be good. To Ethan's mom, I've reached the dating age.
Okay.
And I'd like to know how to bag a man. Drop some dating techniques. What is the way into a man's heart? And be honest.
Oh, wow. Well, get yourself gussied up.
Gussied?
Yes.
What does that mean exactly?
You know, put on nice clothes and wear nice perfume and
put the effort in. The nails, are nails important?
You know, it depends on the type of girl and the type of guy.
Let me see your nails.
I don't
You're not gussied. Your nails aren't gussied.
No, I don't, but I do have an appointment. But
so we're gonna gussy the nails
up. That's an expression that women used when they got on the wagon trains to go west. They all got gussied up for that big long expedition.
Are you calling Mom old?
Oh God, ancient.
Well, that expression, I think that's the original.
I don't know. God, I just think that you should be affectionate.
Not too affectionate though, like
Haley
Bieber.
No. What do you do? I just think that you should just be yourself and don't, you know, I don't know what to say.
How to keep a man happy.
I love it when
how to keep a man happy.
She's speechless.
A beautiful woman like Mom says, yeah, just be yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Easy for you.
Well, I mean, everyone's beautiful, especially when you're young. You know, everyone's beautiful. I just think that, well, you know, put in some effort to know what he's about. You know, inquire. Talk to him. Don't spill your guts about me. You can probe and find out about, you know, his interests.
Listen.
Yeah.
Gussie listen.
Gussy and listen. I think that's a good, and if you really like the guy, don't feel uncomfortable about maybe touching his hand or,
Don't touch me, as Justin would say.
Here's what I think.
Listen to Ethan. He's got some good advice.
I think something really important to remember when you're dating, especially when you're young, is that everybody's shy and insecure. So if you like a guy, it's not bad to be forward, right? So if you want to say, hey, if you want to say, it's even cute to be like, hey, do you want to go on a date? Do you want to hang out? These are nice, cute things that are not going to turn off a guy, So,
I thought they were already on a date.
Well, they're asking for tips. We've reached the dating age. How do we bag that man?
I think
you have to let a guy know you like him because guys definitely are shy.
Yeah,
and they're insecure.
Guys are much shyer and insecure than you think.
Yes.
I think shared interests are important. So, like most guys like sports, for example. So when you meet someone and they like sports, don't say, oh, I hate sports. I hate football. I've never watched anything. At least feign some interest in the things that interest the person.
Fake liking their stuff until you're married.
No,
and then do the 180.
No, if you hate sports.
Fake that you like sports.
Yeah, they're too have them frapped.
And the friends. Once you get married, then say you're not allowed to hang out with them anymore.
That's right.
Right.
You can't watch football on Sundays anymore.
I think confidence is beautiful as always. Be forward. If you feel like you're in this situation where like, I think he likes me and I like him and nobody's making a move, it's okay to just, make that move, be confident. Like you said, be attentive, be flattering. Guys don't get flattered enough. They don't get complimented enough. It's always that the expectation is that the guy, because this is a woman asking for advice. So it's always that the guy is expected to compliment and court the woman. But a lot of times, it's very meaningful when men receive compliments too. So if you like a guy and you're looking for ways to kind of be affectionate with him, compliment him, tell him that he looks good today. Tell him he's funny. Tell him, that he's handsome. Or
when you
whatever.
were dating, did anyone do that to you? Do you remember that far back?
I wish they did.
Ela.
I think you're right, though. You just have to let them know that it's okay for them to approach you.
Exactly.
That's the best advice.
So that's mom's advice on bagging a man.
That's it. Pretty simple.
If you like it, then you better put a ring on it. How do you feel about a woman proposing to a man?
I proposed to your father, so I think
I guess
fine.
She's in favor of it.
Okay, the next one is called a smelly situation. This one's tough. I currently work in an office that went part-time remote during the pandemic. Recently, we switched to full-time in the office, and it seems that throughout this pandemic, one of my coworkers has forgotten how to shower because they really stink.
Ooh.
We have dropped hints to them using air fresheners when they're around and asking loudly, what is that smell? What do you mean you give them air fresheners? Just here.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Okay.
However, they just aren't getting the hint. What are some creative ways to tell someone they smell without hurting their feelings?
I actually experienced something like this.
Oh my goodness.
And the gift was deodorant in a lovely package with bows, and it was anonymous.
Yeah, you're probably going to want to do something like that if it's getting to the point where their stink is actually disrupting. Like I would say if it's not that bad, just, you're going to have to endure it because telling someone they stink is not an easy task.
Well, it's got to be a deodorant problem.
So, I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
if
it's not, then it's something really. If
there's
other stinks happening that aren't armpit related, then you got big issues.
I think if you're not using an antiperspirant, you still perspire. If with other deodorants, and you can still have an odor.
What if everyone went into the office wearing gas masks?
Get them.
That might do it.
Why didn't everyone tell me we're wearing gas masks?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hint.
No, just
gas masks could work. Setting up caution tape around their desk, maybe.
I
just
think
be anonymous and
you're gonna
deodorant.
You're gonna have to leave an anonymous note, or a deodorant's kind of passive aggressive, but maybe an anonymous letter that just says, "Hi, I don't want to be rude. I I mean this with peace and love.
They'll give you. You'll hurt their feelings.
Well, just write like, I'm very sorry to bring this up, but I think you need to shower more. There's some smell coming off you. Peace and love. God bless. Let's do something about this smell. 2021 is the year of not smelling.
Oh, when I was in high school.
Wait, one of the things that's really important is it a female or a male that smells?
It's unspecific, but I'm assuming for some reason that it's a man.
It's got to be a man. It's got to be a man.
But, there's no easy way to do this. So it's like, first of all, you have to make that decision. Am I going to do this? Is it so bad that I have to do this? Because it's going to hurt their feeling. And then if it's so bad that you literally can't endure sitting next to this person anymore, you're going to have to, I wouldn't tell them. It will ruin your relationship for, do you tell them? Do you just you just own it and just be like, listen, dude, I got to break it to you, man. There's a little bit of a stink coming off you right now.
I think if it's a guy, it needs to be a guy that tells him.
Yeah.
And if he's a good enough friend, he could say, look, just basically what you're saying and just be honest.
Just be like, yeah. I mean, that's one way, but I totally understand wanting to go in the anonymous way too. That could fuck with their head in another way because they'll be looking over shoulder like, damn, everybody in this office knows I stink, which is probably true.
Yeah.
But it's almost like you got to
do you remember Stinky Fraulein?
Yes.
So how did everyone address that?
I don't think anyone ever addressed it. We just enjoyed the stink.
Well, and that's European kind of.
None of the other people.
You should tell this. You should tell the story. So your listeners don't.
We
know
had
what we're talking
an
about.
exchange trip when I was in high school. Hope she's not watching. God bless her. She's German. She's in Germany, and a girl became my partner, which means she came and stayed with us for a month, and then I went and stayed with her family for a month in Germany. So when she came and visited us, there was just, maybe she hit puberty.
Smelled like a skunk.
Oh my God.
It did. She did not use deodorant.
Well, it was like BO like I never smelled in. It was a nice hot summer too, boy.
Well, and remember we drove to Santa Barbara to the Orchid
I didn't
Show?
go with you guys.
Yeah. Oh,
that was smart.
Oh my God.
All the way to Santa Barbara.
You go into the door and it hits you this beautiful fragrance, but stinky.
The flower. She ruined the flower show.
Oh my God. Every time she walked by. I mean.
We'd walk by booths and the orchids would wilt as she walked by.
It was so bad.
So anyway, it was well known that she had this odor. And I don't know what happened if she just like hit, because she was probably like 16 or something at the time. We were all about that age. And it's like maybe she just hit puberty and hadn't crossed that bridge of putting on deodorant. But she was like a fully grown,
Yeah, but you said something about their family, that they didn't have a car, they lived in a farm, you rode your bicycle everywhere when everyone else was it was more metropolitan. They took so I think that maybe, I don't know if she shaved her arms.
She did, I remember, because she would wear these tank tops, right? Mm-hmm. And they were like out breathing.
Yeah. She just didn't use deodorant.
The world's problem.
She was the only one that could breathe.
But didn't you end up gifting her a bar of deodorant?
I think I did.
My mom slipped her a bar of deodorant after that car ride.
I think I did. I gave her some really nice soap and some
Lush,
deodorant
of course.
or something. Yeah. No, there was no
picture, do you think?
God, I don't remember. It was so long ago, but boy, that stinky
No,
Fraulein.
it was memorable.
Oh.
Stinkafrauka.
Stinkafrauka. That was, that was unbelievable.
Not a very nice name. We didn't call her that, by the way.
But
that's another if it is a woman, that would be
I
a very.
Don't watch this. That'd be so fucked.
But if it's a woman,
the point
get her some
is,
pretty soaps.
You're gonna be doing her a favor. This person's got to know they stink, because the truth is, if you stink that bad, you're walking around everything all day long, and people are being, that person fucking stinks, and you don't want to be that person. So you either just own it and say, listen, as a coworker and a friend, I respect you. You stink. Here. I just being honest. Thank you, peace and love. Or you leave an anonymous letter. What else can you do?
There was a family that got on an airplane. This was not too long ago, and they were asked to leave because they smelled so bad.
Wow, a whole family of stinkers?
Do you remember, Gary?
A certain part of New York, so I'm not going to say anything more about.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, those fucking Orthodox Jews stink to high heaven.
And we had
they don't shower. They wear these suits and the.
Well, in Israel, it's worse. They wear big caps and heavy jackets, and even the little kids.
Dude, can you imagine getting kicked off a plane for stinking?
Yeah, they literally were kicked off the plane.
You can punch a stewardess and not get kicked off, but you stink, you get kicked.
Is that somewhere in the user agreement?
It had to be so offensive for them to be asked to leave.
Yeah, well, on the little plane, you can imagine probably people even in the back row were smelling that. There's one more thing we want to do today. You guys are our resident boomers, and you guys probably don't use TikTok, right?
No.
I'm on the TikTok.
Oh, you're on TikTok.
I am, but I used a different username.
Oh, please.
Not related to anything having to do with me. So
I don't want to see
anonymous.
your feed. Yeah, I don't want to know what's on your feed.
Me neither.
So anyway,
who are you?
I've asked you guys to prepare what all the kids are doing, which is a TikTok dance.
Oh.
And as I understand it, you guys have rehearsed. You're prepared.
You know what? We rehearsed. We were sweaty. We rehearsed so much, and it's still horrible.
I thought, well,
speak for yourself.
Okay, well,
I am speaking for myself.
What dance are we doing? Reviving.
Can I say?
Yeah, what's the dance?
It's the twist.
Oh, you're doing the twist?
Yeah.
Bringing the twist back?
We are replicating step for step the twist from Pulp Fiction. With Uma Thurman and John Travolta, a.k.a. Vincent Vega and Mia.
All right,
and
I'm
you want to go back
Thurman.
into the plot of the Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, so they're
and what were they doing at the time?
Jackrabbit Slims, and they have a dance contest.
All right.
That's where it's from.
Ethan's got such a headache.
And if you haven't seen Pulp Fiction, one of the best movies of all time.
Okay, so let's go do the dance. You guys can see it here and also on my TikTok. Super exciting. I'm expecting to get 50 million plus views. Huge.
I'm wearing my pants from like the 70s look.
Mom said, I want to dance. I want to win. I want that trophy.
Another Pulp Fiction reference.
And there
you
we
are
go.
on fire.
Well, that's just before they dance.
All right, let's go do the dance.
Okay.
Guys, thank you for watching, families. We'll see you.
Thank you, everyone.
On Wednesday/Thursday, Off the Rails, and Friday we're working on something a little special. I know the schedule's a little off because Eli's gone. We're working. We're figuring it out. See you guys on
Pound that like button.
Pound. I think it's you
Slam
can
it and pound it.
Slam it, pound it, smash it, bop it.
All of those.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Yeets it.
Yeets it.
Yeet.
Oh, perfect.
Yeet it. But also that's not correct usage. But you got $100. So
all right.
Good job.
Ciao.
All right.